Hey everybody, and welcome to Thursday. Thursday is here, and it has been just like yesterday was, unfortunately. It has been a really busy day for me. It is already almost 3 o'clock, and I'm just now taking my first few moments of the day to actually start videoing. Why? Because my entire morning was swamped. I literally just finished another meeting. I hate meeting week. I absolutely hate meeting week. They put so much on your plate on that week that you just really can't catch up. I have a lot that still has to be done, and I have this much time to do it in. Zip. Nada. I have one more meeting this evening, another hour-long meeting towards the end of my shift, which I may actually extend over. That's the perks of being salary, is you sometimes have to stay over. And you don't get paid extra for it, which is even better. But that's life, right? What do you do? So it's just been another swamped day. I had this mindset in mind of mine that I wanted to do all this cool, awesome content for this week and try some new things. Clearly that's not going to happen because the world is out to stop me from doing it. I don't know. I'm chasing my tail right now. That's where I'm standing, or in this case, sitting. That's where I'm standing at the moment. Is just I'm running in circles, I feel like, and I'm not getting where I need to go. And honestly, nobody's really helping, which makes it worse. So I'm having to kind of drag myself out of this hole that other people have put me in, and it's not fun, and it's not easy to do. If you've ever worked in any type of management position, you know what I'm talking about. It can be a nightmare sometimes. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my job, and I love what I do, and I love the company I work for. So don't take that twisted in any way. I do love it. There are just times where sometimes they just need to step back and say, whoa, okay, we realize that we put a lot on your plate. Let's take a little bit of that mashed potato off. Maybe take some of that turkey back, because really and honestly, I can't eat it all. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, stop putting the Brussels sprouts on my plate. Don't get me wrong, I love Brussels sprouts, but you need to slow down because I can't handle it anymore. Tomorrow is Friday, and Fridays typically are a slower day, regardless of meeting week or not. And that's because, you know, all the upper management like to take off early on Fridays, or are already off and just decide to take 3-day weekends every week, which is cool. I want to get on that level. But until I do, I will be here tomorrow, working my little happy butt off, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have a little more free time to spend with you. I feel bad. I mean, I get it. You understand. You're human. You understand if you're watching this, and you know that I have a real job, and I don't always get to do what I wanted to. That's part of life. I have yet to run the vacuum yesterday or today. I'm just probably not going to, because I have so much that needs to be done that I can't. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little more of a stable day. We hope. Or I hope. I hope you hope with me. I hope we both cross our fingers and everything plays out the way it should. But as of right now, it's looking to be a fairly constructively busy day. Which is sad, because I do like spending time with you guys, and I like talking to you. Even if there's only one of you that watches, I still like talking to you, and getting to know more about you, so you can know more about me and what I do for our life, and what I enjoy. But at this point, I really don't have much going on. I spend my evenings right now after I get off work. I literally lay on the couch and play Crossy Roads on the Apple TV. By the way, that is the worst / best game ever. I will sit there and play Crossy Roads for hours, if I could. I don't know why, I just enjoy it. I have the Disney Crossy Roads, of course, naturally it's the Disney version. But I will sit there and play Crossy Roads for hours. And then get so mad when I die. When my little character falls in the water or gets run over. I get so mad. I know I shouldn't throw my remote around because the Apple TV, if you don't know this, it only comes with one remote. And it does everything, by the way, which is fantastic. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But I will sit there and play Crossy Roads, and when I get mad, I want to throw it. I was kind of the same way with the Wii. I have a Wii somewhere. I don't know where it is. I haven't used it in forever. But I would play Mario on it. And if it wasn't for the strap, that remote would be broken because I would have thrown it across the room so many times. I get so angry. But Apple TV, man. As you guys know, if you've been watching for any length of time, I ditched cable a while back. I think it was this week or last week I ditched cable. And I think it was actually last week. And I got the Apple TV so I could, watch all of that I have. I have a PlayStation 3, which does everything, for the most part, Apple TV does. But I really wanted something that I wouldn't have to use that big old remote all the time. I'm not a gamer. I have a PlayStation 3 just strictly, basically, for Tomb Raider, Uncharted, and like one or two other games that I'll play. For the most part, I don't really game. But the Apple TV, I got it because of the ease of access, and it's a lot less to deal with. And honestly, I am loving it. I have Apple Music, so all my Apple Music is there. All my playlists are there. All the music that I've purchased over the years is all right there. So I have it available to me to listen on the home system because I do have surround sound. So I can actually listen to music in full quality, which is really, really nice. Of course, there are some games available for it. I don't want to purchase any of the games, really. Crossy Roads is free. That's the only reason I got it. That, and I've played it before. But I really do enjoy the interaction I have with it. I have Hulu, Netflix, YouTube on there. I have the ABC app, the FX app, and a few other things, which I don't... So, just to make it easier, most of the time you have to sign in with a subscriber account. I ditched cable here, but I do have cable at the cabin. So, I just use that login for those channels. So, I don't have to pay for cable here. It's only just at one place. So, plus I rarely watch TV anyway. Apparently, American Horror Story season finale was this week. Because I'm not able to... I haven't been able to get into the FX app yet. I can watch some stuff, but I can't watch American Horror Story because it's the rating. So I have to wait until I can get into it. So it was this week, and I missed it. But I will get to see it eventually. Never you fear. But yes, the Apple TV is pretty cool. I really quite like it. The fact that I can turn off the Apple TV, my television, and the surround sound all with the one little remote is fantastic. With the cable, I had the cable remote, which is supposed to turn my TV on and off, but it would sometimes do it, sometimes wouldn't. Now I don't have to turn off the TV. I don't have to turn off the surround sound. I don't have to turn it all turns off and on its own when I turn on the TV, Apple TV. So that is pretty awesome. I literally don't even know where my television remote or the surround sound remote is anymore. I think it's in a basket underneath the table in the living room, but I have no idea because I haven't used it. Which I think is pretty awesome. So, if you're thinking about it and you're thinking about ditching cable and you don't have a PlayStation, or if you just want an alternate option, Apple TV is pretty awesome. I know that the Amazon Fire Stick and the Roku all kind of work the same. I've played with the Roku before. I didn't really care for it that much. So I do like the Apple TV better. The functionality is a lot easier. Plus I have Siri on it, which I just tap the little button and tell Siri what I want, and she will find me pretty much every option that she can. Whether it be buying it or streaming it, and I think that's pretty awesome. So, with that being said, that is what I've been used to and I'm settled into, is I really do enjoy it. And I do like the features it has. So if you're torn on the idea of it, I say go for it. I think it's pretty cool. And I quite enjoy it quite a bit. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So we're at the midway point. That noise you heard is a notification that this 5-minute lunch that I've had is over. Somebody said something earlier about, I'd like to have a lunch at some point today, and I was like, what's a lunch? Yeah, I don't normally get one of those. I mean, I'm supposed to get lunches. Again, we talked about this yesterday. but sometimes you just can't really get away, and it's rough. I usually don't eat much anyway for lunch, so I did eat during the meeting before last to kind of get that done, because I wanted to spend this time with you and just kind of fill you in on what's going on for the day. But as that's being said, I feel like I've wasted enough time that I could be doing for other things that need to be done. And I really wish that I could spend more time here, but alas, I cannot. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this day over. It's Thursday at least. Tomorrow's Friday. That means we're one day away from the weekend. Weekend. And that means relaxation, zen. That means Christmas lights. Yeah. So that means I get to go out in the yard and work all weekend long to put up Christmas lights. Speak of which, I also need to put on my calendar, I still need to find somebody to get on my roof and put Christmas lights on my roof, because honestly, I'm not going to get up there. Just not doing it. This big guy is not getting on the roof because it's too far to fall 2 stories. I think I will just hire that done. So, got to get on that too. Mental note to self. Get somebody to get on the roof. So let's get Thursday over with. Alright guys, well the day is over. My phone is going off to let me know the camera battery is dead. So I don't have but just a second before it all ends and says done. It is, I think, like almost 6:30 and I'm just now closing up to leave. I told you guys it's been busy yesterday and today. Tomorrow is looking a little better, but not much better yet. I'm afraid they're throwing more at me to get done. As the end of the year is approaching, there's a lot that has to get done. So I'm hoping for a little lax off maybe next week, just a little. Because next week is a holiday, most people in upper management, of course, take off. So they're going to be gone most of the week. So anything that they would normally do on that week, they're cramming into this week, or they're going to cram into the week after Thanksgiving. So who takes the brunt of that? We do! Yay! So I get to do all the fun stuff I would not normally do this week and next and the week after, because it would normally be spaced a little better. So I don't know. I apologize again that it's just such a crummy video yesterday and today, but there's just not much I can do. I have yet to even start dinner. And I think I'm going to, because it's getting late and I'm hungry. I've had a bottle of water, 2 pepperoni sticks, and a cup of coffee today. Oh, and a vitamin B12. So I think I'm due for some substance. Anyway, I'm calling it done. I'm going to go lounge and eat. We'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. But until then, I'll see you guys on the other side. Till tomorrow.